All right now, pay close attention. It seems that when it comes to you, nothing can ever be simple. That elevator was your quickest way out. But I have an idea, and it involves making this partnership mutually beneficial. You are going to be my assistant. Try to contain yourself. You will be moving deeper into the facility through our research and development department. Before I allow you in, I would like to make something abundantly clear. Be careful with what you touch, and no photographs. I'll tell you more about the plan as I work out the details. Do not make me regret this, and remember to do exactly as I say.
Okay, that explains what this thing was for.
So, assistant, this is where we develop our photon connectors. Everything you see here is confidential, expensive, and fragile. Don't treat it like you treat my elevators. Or bridges.
Cannot be that this added this button for nothing, right? The sound is coming from somewhere to the left. Oh, it opens the door. Behold, a photon connector. Ah, a beam of light so magnificent, it almost looks like matter being created before you. Fascinating, isn't it? The connectors suspend photon crystals over electromagnets. As long as they're in line of sight to what I call a mother source, they create a powerful beam of light matter. A beam so powerful that it produces a surplus of energy. Although the connectors are just prototypes for the core, they display the very essence of light matter.
know this. Without the technology behind the connectors, photon crystals would be no better than diamonds. Boring and devoid of function. The crystals possess great power, but it's my technology that releases and tames that power. Assistant, I think a lot about the future. In these labs, I've spent years testing the prototypes under various conditions, all to ensure the success of the core. You see, although the photon connectors have 100.2% conversion efficiency, I've reached 107% with the core. I achieved critical mass. And Arthur wanted to stop at the prototype. Madness. He was so certain that the laws of physics were unbreakable. That is where we differed. Where he saw laws, I saw suggestions. In that tunnel, we expose the photon connectors to wind, water, and hail. These tests ensure that the core, no matter the weather, will survive. You are no crystal, but you should be able to handle a couple of rounds through it. Assistant, I have expectations. You can do better than that.
Okay, we need to put another one up there, I think.
Abusing yourself to wind, water, and hail will not make you superior to the core, Assistant. Excellent. You have overcome an obstacle and been baptized in the waters of Lightmatter. I can almost imagine the stench of journalist fading away. The core. No matter how many times we see it, it leaves us in awe, doesn't it, Assistant? This is everything Lightmatter Technologies has built towards. Every power cell, every connector, all of them combine to create this. By using photon power cells to collect the energy from a large-scale beam of light matter, I built a perpetual motion machine. Facts are facts. The energy is clean, infinite, and is about to usher in the next scientific revolution. Others will stand on my shoulders and see further than they have ever before. That will be my legacy. We will fix the side effects. Let us ignore the quakes for now. Imagine at the center of a city, a core, providing sustainable and renewable energy to millions. That is the future we are striving for. Now, you probably have your own ideas about the applications of light matter, but there's no need to write them down. We have given a small-scale prototype to a test town of 500 inhabitants. For the first time, these townspeople have access to a steady energy source. They are now thriving. Assistant, I now have the plan. To get you out, we are shutting down the core. When I left earlier, my path down there was blocked. And since I'm limited by my body, but not my mind, I wasn't able to get around the obstacles. As you have the opposite problem, you'll play a part in this. The core is very delicate, so I'll be up here in my control room managing the shutdown. As my assistant, you'll be the one pulling the lever. When I told James of this plan, he seemed jealous.
very presumptuous of him to say that I am bound by the opposite problem. So far we are breathing through this. We got the achievement for kicking the trash
You might
bucket.
be wondering why there are photon
Unintentionally.
connectors inside an office space. Well, morale was low because of the rampant hair loss. So I implemented a photon fun hour. During their breaks, employees were allowed to play with the connectors. Productivity rose by 12%.
Fun hour, they say.
So, James just called me. He's worried that since you've been weightlifting pens all your life, you have too frail a constitution to pull a lever. Let's see if he's right. Assistant, you need to know what will happen after the temporary shutdown. Once the core is off, the quakes and shadow anomalies will subside, allowing you to walk your fragile little head out of here. But more importantly, observing the shutdown will provide me the information I need to fix the side effects permanently. The core will repower, and it will shine eternally. Do you want to hear a secret? Aperture Science has an artificial intelligence prototype. They tested it by having it create the perfect cake recipe. It succeeded, but the first iterations of that recipe used neurotoxin as the primary ingredient. As a human being, I'm worried.
Another reference to the portal. Phew, I almost dropped.
This mineral inspection chamber makes me nostalgic. Before I discovered this mountain, Arthur had a mineral collection. He called me over one day to show off a particularly rare example he had found, a photon crystal. I could see the potential immediately. And Arthur thought it was just a rare crystal. I thought he was brain damaged.
Another reference. I wonder how did they not get in trouble for it. Because that's the song from the Portal game. Maybe they got the permission from Valve.
It pleases me that you crossed paths with Lux again. If only you could handle the shadows as calmly as that cat. Lux is the only thing around here that doesn't do what I say. I once kept him in my office when James was sick. He was busy, so I ordered Lux to sit in a corner. He didn't. James would have. Ignore that sign. As I've told you before, all groundbreaking technology has its kinks. Impressive. With that agility and complete disregard for your own safety, one could easily mistake you for a cat. I like cats.
Assisting me with the core will be the single most important thing you will ever do in your life. Around the world, hundreds of millions of people aren't connected to the power grid. Look at the plants around you, Assistant. We planted them yesterday. You see, light matter accelerates photosynthesis and makes them grow at an incredible rate. Imagine applying this technology to cultivation throughout the world. Famine, mass deforestation, floods, all of these relegated to history. Light matter will not only brighten the world, it will give life. Lux, sit. Don't eat that. Come here. Where is that toy? There it is. Lux, who's a clever cat? Yeah, you are. Now fetch. Good boy.
I think it saved the state in the incorrect place, so now I messed up. Because the other conductor or whatever is not placed correctly, so now I have to reset. Because I cannot carry that one. Unless, no. Wait. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. I need to restart.
Impressive. With that agility and complete disregard for your own safety, one could easily mistake you for a cat. I like cats. Look at the plants around you, Assistant. We planted them yesterday. You see, light matter accelerates photosynthesis and makes them grow at an incredible rate. Imagine applying this technology to cultivation throughout the world. Famine, mass deforestation, floods, all of these relegated to history. Light matter will not only brighten the world, it will give life. Nothing can stop these plants while they're exposed to light matter. Understand, the accelerated photosynthesis also allows them to regrow lost stems in a matter of minutes. It sparks the imagination, doesn't it? My engineers are already trying to grow back my leg. Assistant, by now you must understand the significance of Lightmatter. So it's about time you learn how Arthur almost destroyed it. 3 months, and a lot of hair ago, Arthur went to the board of directors behind my back. He proved to them that Lightmatter was causing minor side effects. It was humiliating, but I solved the problem by installing the decontaminators. That is when Arthur started poisoning people. Later, that vermin of a man had the nerve to use that as further proof to the board. While we were investigating the matter, one of my employees discovered his plan to overload the core and destroy the entire facility. Luckily, James and I stopped him before it was too late. Arthur paid for what he did, but nothing can redeem betrayal. Let me explain what betrayal is. In the mountain, before this facility, Arthur and I would work together weeks on end to finish the first photon connectors. All those cold, dark nights, and suddenly, breakthrough. A web of light surrounded us. It was mesmerizing. Betrayal is knowing that moment meant nothing to him. All right now, you're getting close to the core, but the quakes are getting... Hold on. Yes, James? James, you have brawn, not brains. My new assistant and I have the situation under control. Stay at the outpost, keep everyone safe. Goodbye. You know, assistant, I'm starting to enjoy your company and the qualities you possess. You are persistent, replaceable, and silent.
I think James might not enjoy that we are doing the job instead of him.
bridges with more finesse, assistant. Well, at least you still have your legs. Let's see. Yes. You are moving into my newer, more experimental labs. Communication systems and cameras are non-existent. Now, that area is dangerous, so stick to the exit signs. We're in this together. See you soon.
Ellen here. I'm having these intense splitting headaches. They only seem to go away when I stare directly into light. And I'm not the only one. We're all slowly turning into mobs, staring at lamps for hours on end. Not only that, people are still losing hair and now fingernails. It doesn't make any sense. It's been weeks since Virgil and James handled Arthur. And still things are getting worse. I don't care what Virgil says. The decontaminators are clearly not working. And just handing us wigs isn't helping. I need to figure out exactly what Arthur was doing. And why.
Okay, to open this door it should stand right here, otherwise it's not enough, but we obviously need the second one there. Wait, I don't.
Ellen here. Virgil has tightened the security into Arthur's office, but I managed to get in. I'm having a closer look at his overload schematics, and his experiment could really multiply the core's output by several magnitudes. Makes sense why Virgil's still tinkering with it. Greedy old man. What else is in here? Arthur had a theory theory. Based on... Oh, he built a prototype of his experiment on the core. It says something about... shadows. Strange. But let me see. Multiple mother sources. The crystals are overcharged. And within a certain radius... equilibrium. The results just say stopped. What stopped? My god. Cellular degradation stopped. He found a solution. Someone's here.
Okay, if I press the button, I will die. Now I won't. But that doesn't help much. I need to be on the platform. There's also that. How do I light that one? I don't think that's an intended solution, but I will go with it.
I've gone through Arthur's theory. The core is not a perpetual motion machine. It's the shadows. The crystals draw energy from them. They draw energy from us. Virgil knew, and he did nothing. If he activates the core, shadows will not only decay us, they will devour us. Arthur, this doesn't change what he did. But I need to finish his work.
We see now the truth has been revealed.
Assistant, get out of there. That's Arthur's... Oh, never mind. It's not safe. Hold on. I'll open the nearest exit door for you. Do not touch anything. Did you not hear what I said? You're not qualified for that. Do you remember when I told you about the power of Lightmatter? You are currently quadrupling that power.
We don't care about shadows anymore, it seems. Wait, doesn't mean we need to be scared of light now. No, those are like some special shadows that we walk on, not the bad ones like those, apparently. And we are fine with light.
journalist. I know you are ambivalent about your survival, and so am I. But I will feed you to the shadows before I allow you to destroy Lightmatter. That explosion. Understand that blast injuries can be quite serious. They can cause cochlear damage, retinal failure, and most commonly, hallucinations. Keep that in mind. Now, you must do as I say. We need to fix the shadow anomalies, not kill ourselves.
Okay, I think I messed up.
Journalist, you will still be pulling that lever, but your little experiment cost you your title as my assistant. I, on the other hand, still maintain the title of CEO, also known as the person who knows what he's doing.
Actually, never mind.
Tell me, journalist, in your day-to-day life, do your bosses hate you? Based on your recent behavior, you seem to be extremely impatient, unable to take orders, and have a ridiculous urge to push buttons.
That's another reference to Portal. Because those drones or robots or whatever were also there. Is it like ex-Portal developers or something? Or this guy or this team just have like very big love towards the Portal games?
I am not impressed. Commitment to the cause would impress me. Journalist, I have an idea. Do you remember that exclusive we talked about a while back? We are going to pivot. You will be writing about Arthur. Do you know how many people he would have killed if he succeeded in overloading the core? The initial blast would have killed 290 workers in the facility. The ensuing rock slide would have killed another 80 at the surrounding outpost. In total, 370 dead, all by Arthur's hand. Now that I think about it, I hope you're a tabloid journalist. I can imagine the headline now: Lightmatters as truth shines on shadowy Arthur. Find a pen.
So we cannot carry this one anywhere.
You know, I have read the journalist's creed, journalist. It needs an update. Accuracy, fairness, and a distrust of Arthur are the fundamentals to good journalism.
Now, the issue is, how do I bring that thing back on the platform without dying?
When you almost killed yourself with that explosion earlier, keep in mind Arthur built that makeshift suicide machine. So in a few years, when you've lost your hearing, eyesight, and mind, just remember you have Arthur to thank for that. And yourself.
Biggest and wrinkliest brain having hard times right now. Actually, never mind, it will work. Yes. Me just being stupid to do this.
You know, Arthur was obsessed with dangerous experiments, but I trusted it was for the better. So I once flew in a team of nurses to follow him around. It helped, until he started ruining their hair. I didn't know it was his fault, so I ordered them a box of wigs. They refused and went home.
Took me a bit more time than it should have.
You are approaching the core. When you get there, control yourself. I know failure comes naturally to you, but this time we cannot afford it. If anything goes wrong, you will not only put me and yourself at risk. Everyone at the outpost, including James, will also be in peril. The core is powerful. Do not underestimate it. Observing you for a while now. You have the mindset for problem solving. You take in your environment, study it, and find a solution. There were times where you got stuck, yes, but you were persistent. This gives me hope that you understand the importance of Lightmatter.
Listen, although you have done well, I have not forgotten the time you failed me. It has made me think about loyalty. You see, James follows my every word without question. It's not that he can't question it, it's that he won't, because he knows that humanity is doomed without Lightmatter. Now that we're getting to the end, remember that James will be waiting outside. He is a boulder of a man, with rock chips embedded into his skin. So please, when he restrains you for your own safety, do not resist. Arthur tried, and that did not end well.
I think I'm doing something unnecessary. So this part is certainly correct. To get there, we need that projector thingy lighting this way.
Whatever happens, journalist, know that I am not the only man behind Lightmatter. Supporting me, I have conglomerates, banks, investors, governments. There is not a hand I have not shaken. Only Lightmatter can compare to the power that we possess combined. You're not just facing me, you're facing all of us.
Wait. Ah. Brain, please cooperate and actually think and not just run randomly. So now we have a way on that side, but we cannot get to that side because we don't have a bus here. If we remove it, we have a bus here, but we cannot. Luckily, all that was needed is to use brain for a bit.
Yourself, James. Just grab a lamp and create a safe zone for everyone at the outpost. James, listen. We have hours before the shadows reach the nearest city. What? I don't care that it's a solution. Why would you even suggest that? You disappoint me, James. Good. This will all be over soon. The journalist is almost... Wait, why is this on? James, I'll call you back.
Journalist, what you just heard. Remember who I am and what I've sacrificed. Lightmatter cost me my leg, my friend, and my reputation. But that is nothing. I am willing to sign my checks in blood for Lightmatter. I am a man of obsessions. Do not make yourself one of them.
Much
I've prepared the shutdown procedure. Now, pull the lever.
Wait, I don't remember, so... Okay, we cannot proceed any further, so we need to do it anyway. I thought there was a choice.
Excellent. It worked. It's completely self-sustaining. Magnificent. Journalist, are you seeing this? Even without the mother sources, the core can power itself. Let's see. Crystals, stable. Energy levels, stable, although slightly decreased. And the shadow anomalies have not subsided. However... Yes. Listen, we have exhausted all your options for exiting the facility. But since I now know what steps to take, I will fix the shadow anomalies. Now, I do not trust you around the core, so you're staying in that room. If you're hungry, well, the human body can survive 21 days without food. And as for water, I can turn on the sprinklers. Goodbye, journalist.
Whoever is listening to this, the core can't be shut down. It needs to be destroyed. Get to the control rooms surrounding the core and you'll be able to overload it. It will neutralize shadow anomalies everywhere. I tried to do it myself, but the core is surrounded by guards. And Virgil's onto me. Nobody here is facing reality. They're ready to follow Virgil off a cliff. No one is willing to help me. I've also deactivated most cameras surrounding the core. I know overloading it sounds dangerous, but trust me, you'll survive. Good luck.
Are you already that bored? What exactly are you expecting to achieve? Wait, why are the cameras? Oh, never mind. I'm sick of looking at your journalistic face anyway. Listen, if my control room bores you, then write an article about it. I have work to do.
Good advice. Damn. It's the shadow from the Phoenix.
Not now, Lux.
I wonder whether... I'm actually not wonder, I'm quite sure that the name the cat Lux because that's the metric unit for measuring the level of illumination. Damn it.
You're not a journalist. Tell me, what were you doing before I first spotted you? Stealing photon crystals? Stealing data from our servers? I know what you are. Spy! Send you? Is your loyalty that blind? Think about that night. He tried to overload the core. What if he caused the shadow anomalies? And all of that complaining? I can't control the shadows. Well, I can't control the shadows, and that's because of him! It's all because of Arthur! If the shadows destroy a couple of cities, without Lightmatter, we won't just lose cities, we'll lose our future! I am going to shove into a hole so dark, even photon crystals won't be able to reach. Hear me, spy!
Wait, it was time-based. What do I need to do? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where? What? I actually don't know. It's not like I can destroy this window, which is super sick, as you can see. Maybe something here. No. I actually don't know. That's where we came from. So it must be something within this area. Because the shadows slowly, as this lowers, the area becomes smaller and smaller. There was no wall here. God damn it. We were having hard times over nothing. I thought there is a wall here, so I didn't even consider just jumping here.
Not so fast! Mark my words, spy! Before this is over, my shadows will disintegrate you atom by atom! James! What took you so long? What? Who is this? In the facility? When did he leave? James! Where are you, James? The spy is almost at the final switch! Get down there and stop this! Now!
That guy is not happy for sure.
Listen, spy! Your crusade is over! James will find you! He will crush you! He will rip you apart! One limb at a time! And it won't be quick! No! You will suffer and you will beg! Beg for my shadows to erase you from your miserable existence! Wherever you are, spy, this is far from over!
Phew, that was close.
You're trapped. Our time together is finally at an end. Now watch as I close the gate and relegate you to darkness. Ah, James, you made it. You're just in time to watch this vermin get devoured by the shadows. Pest control. The applications for Lightmatter truly are... James, what are you doing? No, James, don't! James! You traitor! I thought you were better than this. Better than Arthur. Better than all... pull that lever? Do you want money? Power? Please, I will give you anything. And Arthur, he can have Lightmatter. Just think about what you're throwing away. We could power the world. We could save humanity from pollution. We could save humanity from itself.
Lightmatter is ruined. I do not have the resources to set up another operation. Last year, 200,000 died from floods, 2.5 million died from pollution, 3.4 from starvation. Yes, I was reckless, but I was reckless for them. Every shortcut I took, every moral I compromised, was for their benefit. Yes, Lightmatter had issues. But now I'll never know if I could have solved it. I was never given a chance to see if I could have solved it. Their deaths are on you.
Damn it, that was like quite sad and morbid. I don't know, I would assume there is only one ID. It's not like we can do it. I guess the other option is do not click that button and wait and hope that there is another ending, but I'm not sure. Okay, that would be it. We finished this small little puzzle game. It was fun for, I don't know, we played for like total, I think, close to 4 hours or so. It was fun. Puzzles were not that challenging, like, but I have managed to like get stuck like for a couple of minutes few times, so it either shows that there are some of them slightly more challenging or I'm just dumb. Either one are possible. But yeah, that would be it for now. We will have another Steam stream later on in the day. I don't know what would it be. It might be just a regular World of Warcraft, or we might try some other games. We will see. As for now, that would be it. Thank you for watching, and take care.